So apparently there's this tag that's been going around the YouTubes and it's my first time. Why not share my first times with you guys? Because I thought that'd be super fun. So there's a really long list of first that I'm kind of uncertain about, slash I have the worst memory ever known to mankind. Let me know if you guys are like me and you forget practically everything, so I'm not alone here. I had to text my madre for this first question, which was my first word as a child, and her response was dada. I remember growing up and having the same best friend for a couple years. Her name was Taylor. Because I moved around a lot as a child, I didn't always have like the same best friend everywhere, but I do know that Taylor was my very first BFF. My first pet was a dog named Tara, and she was super cute. She was all black fur. Can't tell you the breed because I honestly do not know. Then I remember my dad telling me that she ran away when in reality they had to put her down to sleep. So for years and years I always thought that our dog ran away and I kept looking for her when there was nothing to look for. My first fear would be going to Home Depot because my dad was like a contractor, so we went there naturally all the time. But I was terrified as a child of those freaking forklift things that lift up heavy boxes and products and stuff and put them on the shelves. Like apparently I would run around the store screaming and crying and hiding because I was so terrified of them. My first grade teacher's name was Mrs. Green. The first person I texted today was at 3:40 in the morning, and it was my friend Marcel, and she just basically said that she's home right now. Cool. The car that I have now, it's a Ford Focus 2006. The first cell phone I ever had was a little Samsung, a little flip phone. Yes, take it back to those days. I don't even think it had text messaging on it when I first had my plan, which was crazy because I was in like 7th grade, right? So like no one else really had phones, so I didn't really have anyone to text, but that was definitely my first phone, and it's definitely upgraded. My first date, man. Well, this is embarrassing. I've never technically had a real first date. What does my life come to? I'm not gonna tell you his real name, but that relationship didn't last long. You guys all know about this. I did a whole video on my first kiss, so there's no need for me to talk about it again, but I'll link that video in the description box below so you guys can watch it and hear about my awful, awful experience. First video on YouTube, holy crap, I actually remember posting my very first video on a K-doll, and sadly that video and most of my firstest videos are no longer up on my channel because I've deleted them because they are so awkward and super embarrassing. I honestly wish I still had that footage. Well, my first video was technically like a vlog, and it was just me messing around with stupid settings on my Windows computer with like, you know, crazy backgrounds and like googly-eyed glasses on. Like, it was so ridiculous. Why I posted it, don't even know. So shout out to any of you guys who have ever seen that video. I believe the first person I subbed to on YouTube was... Wow, it's so hard. I wish I could like show you that stuff on your channel, who you first subbed to. I want to say it was Smosh, and it was because of the Boxman video. Like, Boxman just got a girlfriend. First big purchase. My first big purchase in life was solo dolo, mind you, was probably my Louis Vuitton Speedy 30, and I bought that a few years ago. Maybe it was like 2 years ago back in New York City, and it was like $700 and some, and gosh, I love that bag so much. That was definitely my first big purchase as a woman. My first job was working at a summer camp with kids that were in 7th and 8th grade. It was the best job ever, and it felt like honestly I was one of the kids. I was just running around chasing them, making sure that they were all good, and I got paid for doing all that, watching movies, going on fun field trips. I was totally down with it, and it was one of the best jobs ever. My first time out of the country was when I went on a cruise with my family and family friends. We went to Puerto Rico, we went to the British Islands, and also St. Thomas, which is such a beautiful place. Like, I honestly want to go back so bad. Question of the day for you guys, which I want you guys to tell me in the comment section below. What was the first thing that you guys did today? I want to know, so tell me down below in the comments. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for more videos on this channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!